Hey guys, it's John here from Sonic Drive Studio. I hope you're all doing well and that you're all flourishing. Welcome to Tone Battles, and in this episode we're going to compare these two awesome little signature amplifiers, these two lunchbox amplifiers. We have the Friedman JJ JR, the Jerry Cantrell signature amplifier, and Jerry Cantrell is of course the guitarist for Alice in Chains. And we have the PRS MT15, the signature amplifier for Mark Tremonti, who is of course the guitarist for Alter Bridge and his self-titled solo project. So these amps are quite unique and different when you compare them to one another, but of course they also have some similarities. Both the amplifiers have two channels, so a clean and a dirty channel, and they are also both very well suited for the rock genre, of course. And they also both obviously are signature amplifiers for famous rock guitarists, but they do sound unique. The Friedman JJ Jr. has a bit more of that hot-rodded British tone going on, so it's a great rock monster. And it has two EL84s in its 20-watt power section. So this amp does have its one knob dedicated clean channel, so it only has a single volume control, which also kind of controls the gain. But this channel also features the bright switch with 3 positions. And the dirty channel has a full 3-band EQ, as well as a presence control, a gain control, and a master volume control. And of course you can also switch it from the BE mode to the JBE mode with this dedicated switch over here. The BE mode basically sounds like the famous Friedman BE100 amplifier, and when you switch it to the JBE mode, it gets a bit more modern sounding with a bit more saturation. So this amp really packs a punch and it has a great and unique tone. It really rocks. The MT15 is a 15-watt amplifier with two 6L6 tubes in the power section, and I'm saying 15 watts because it actually is more like a 30-watt amplifier. Now this amp has a lot of headroom, punch, and volume for its size, and tonally it's a bit more modern sounding than the Friedman, so it's a bit better suited for something like metal by default, whereas the Friedman sounds a little bit more classic. Both the clean and lead channels on this amplifier have a dedicated EQ section, and we have a shared presence control. The clean channel has a pull boost pot on the treble control. It adds volume and maybe a slight touch of grit. But overall this clean channel is quite squeaky clean sounding as opposed to the clean channel on the Friedman, which is a bit more dirty sounding. And the lead channel has plenty of gain, and it sounds kind of similar to something like a 5150 or a 6505, or sort of a blend between that and a Mesa Boogie. So definitely a unique and very powerful tone. Let's take a listen to both the amplifiers right now to see what they can do with a clean and a dirty tone. I'm going to use my Gibson Les Paul Custom for all the tones in this video. For the clean section I'll use the neck pickup, and for the heavy part I'll use the bridge pickup. Both the amps will go through my Red 7 amplification Amp Central and through York Audio cabinets. And we're going to start with the Friedman JJ Jr., and this amplifier will go through the York MRSH412 M25 cabinet for that more classic Marshall tone. And as I said, and as you will hear, the clean channel on this amplifier is quite dirty sounding, and it gets more dirty when you turn up the volume. But I really like that in a clean channel. I like it when it sort of breaks up very naturally. And I also am using the bright switch on the position all the way to the left, so I think that that is the brightest setting. And the heavy tones will of course use the dirty channel, and I am using the JBE mode on this one. Let's go ahead and check it out right now. What a cool sound! I think that my Gibson Les Paul Custom sounds absolutely killer through this amplifier. Now let's check out the PRS MT15 with the same riffs. For the clean tones on the clean channel, I am using the treble pull boost, but you will soon hear that the clean channel on this amplifier sounds very different than the clean channel on the Friedman. So the clean channel on the MT15 sounds much more clean with more headroom, so more sort of Fendery, whereas the Friedman clean channel sounds more like a cranked Vox amplifier or something. And the heavy parts will go through the lead channel, of course, for some nice and gainy tones. And this amp will be fed through the York MES412 OS cabinet for that more modern Mesa Boogie tone. Let's take a listen right now. Very nice! Both amplifiers sounded really great, albeit unique and different. Now let's take a listen to the amplifiers side by side in an A-B back-to-back comparison, but this time we're going to put them through the same cabinet. And for that purpose, I'm going to use the York MES212 V30 cabinet. So that's based on a 212 Mesa Boogie cabinet with V30s. It's a cabinet that just works well with a wide variety of amplifiers, basically. Let's go ahead and take a listen to that right now. Okay, great. And now that same thing again, but this time with the guitars isolated, so with the drums and bass turned off. Here we go. Okay, so as you heard, both the amplifiers definitely have their own unique voice going on. They do sound unique. They have their own sound. Of course, when they're being fed through the same cabinet, they will sound a bit more similar, but still, they still sound unique. I really like both the amplifiers for various purposes, so I'm gonna let you guys decide which amplifier wins this battle. Will Mark Tremonti win this battle, or Jerry Cantrell? You decide. I do think that the Friedman overall is a bit better suited for more classic style, so it's more of a rock amplifier, and of course grungy type stuff. And the MT15 is overall a bit more modern sounding, so a bit better suited for heavy genres like metal. It can do rock, but it's not the greatest amplifier for classic rock. The Friedman is much better at that. Now they do not carry the same price tag, not at all in fact, because the MT15 is much more affordable. So I'm very curious to see which one you guys will pick as the winner of this epic tone battle. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. That's all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons down below, along with the notification bell, as that really helps the channel out. I'd hugely appreciate that. And also stay tuned for more tone battles and other cool videos on the channel very soon. You can also follow Sonic Drive Studio on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Cheers!